Babylicious balloon artists. It's a thing. I bet there's a whole subcategory of adult media content dedicated to Babylicious balloon artists. Anyway, welcome to today's video. It's not going to be adult themed content about Babylicious balloon artists, and I'm sorry if I misled you and you got your hopes up. It's a makeup tutorial. I'm going to have my friend Angie come on. She actually already did, and then she left, and now I'm filming this intro. I'm going to do what I like to call quick cool person makeup on her, because she's a cool person and it was quick, and I like alliteration. The idea behind it is that presumably some of you out there in this world don't have maps. Does anyone remember that thing I just referenced? Anyway, some of you out there, I bet, are cool people that don't have a ton of time, and you want to do something that's kind of fresh, effortless, has a little bit of an edge. So this is a makeup that you could do in less than 10 minutes easily. You could probably knock it out in 5 minutes. It's just a little bit of like a pop of color on the eyes and a fresh complexion using, here's the part where I promote myself, the new mini palette from my company Salt New York and the cream tints within. These are the shades that I used on her: Pearl, Light, Warm Tan, and Raspberry. Gotta say the P. In case you don't already know, this is the new launch for my company. It's available for pre-sale right now on our website, and there's free worldwide shipping just right now during the pre-sale, and it's 50% off the bundle. So this reusable magnetic palette that you can actually fill with whatever you want, plus 4 cream tints, is only $42 plus free worldwide shipping, instead of being $84, because these are technically $16 a piece, and this palette is $20 on its own. The tints and the palette are all zero waste. We have a full shade range. Everything's non-comedogenic, cruelty-free, vegan, all that good stuff. I put all of my heart and soul into this cute little square, and I hope that you go check it out. saltnewyork.com, link in the description box. Pre-sale happening now. That's the only time that we're going to do free worldwide shipping and a 50% off of the bundle at the same time. So definitely go take advantage of that. And now let's get to the tutorial. All right, so to start off, I'm just prepping her skin with a little bit of rose hip oil, massaging that in. And then right here is where she was like, hey, what are you using? And I was like, don't worry about it. It's lube. And obviously she's got great skin, so I'm just using a little tinted moisturizer and a damp sponge, and I'm concentrating that more towards the center of the face where there tends to be a little more discoloration, and obviously making some zingers because she's laughing. And yeah, just pressing that in, evening things out a little bit. Now I'm using some of the RCMA foundation actually, just as like a light concealer under the eyes and around the nose a little bit, blending that out with a sponge, keeping it just super chill. Oh, hello mini palette, how are you? It's good to see you. So I'm using the Sculpt and Bronze Cream Tint in the shade Light. I chose this one because I just find it works really well when I'm not trying to do a bronzed look, but I just want the skin to look really healthy. As you can see, it's not yellow or orange or pink or anything. It just adds some healthy look to your face, man. Okay, now I'm using the shade Warm Tan, which is also kind of like a bronzer. That's from the Highlight range Radiant Cream Tint, and I'm applying that in kind of like a broad area just towards like the tops of her cheekbones. It's kind of a nod to the like 80s blush placement that I feel like looks really cool, but is a more wearable version, so it's perfect for this cool person look, because the 80s were cool. And now I'm taking what would actually be her highlight shade, which is Pearl, and I'm applying that more precisely just along those highest points on her zygomatic bones, her cheekbones, if you will, which you will, because that's actually going to add the dimension that we want to get from the highlight to really just show off that lovely bone structure that she's got. And this is when I was like, hey, can you move your face around to like show off the highlight? And she was like, what do you mean? And then she was like, no, wait, I got this. And here she goes. And she killed it, obviously. And now I'm taking Raspberry and I'm just applying that with my finger to her cheekbones, giving a little flush of color to the face. So now I'm just going to fill in the brows. I'm brushing the hairs up and out, and I'm taking the Anastasia Brow Wiz, oldie buddy goodie, and I'm concentrating just like some little light feathery strokes in really two areas. Any place where it's a little sparse, and then also up towards like the tops of the brows. So you could concentrate your little strokes lower and then your brows are going to look lower, or you can kind of go above your brows a little bit and into them, and that's just going to give the whole face a nice little lift for free. Who doesn't want free lifts? I could go for a free lift. So now I'm just taking like a light silvery kind of taupe color all over the lid and letting it peek up above the crease, not taking it really far up into the brow bone or anything, just because I wanted to brighten things up a little bit, and I'm anchoring this look in some cool tones with that raspberry color, and so I feel like this, as opposed to something more golden, is going to look lovely. And now I'm taking also kind of a raspberry color, but this is a shimmer eyeshadow from VisArt, and I'm just smudging that into the lash line. This is kind of my go-to move when I want to do an eye look in a hurry that looks effortless and still adds definition, because you can swap out whatever color you want really, but it's just so much easier than trying to finagle some liner. Another thing I like about doing this particular look with a color like this is that a lot of time we lean towards using a darker color to get that contrast and that visual interest from your eye makeup. You know, smoky eye, adding some darker liner, but this isn't really a dark color because you can also get contrast through using just a contrasting color. So her eyes are blue and very cool, and this is obviously a very warm color, and so you're getting that appeal and those visual dynamics, but in a way that is just a little more effortless and a little bit different, which is fun. Now I'm just taking that taupe shadow and putting it on the lower lash line as well. Now I'm taking a deeper, more purpley shade, and I'm putting that like right in the lash line, so there's a little bit of a gradient. You could combine these steps and just use a color in between these two if you're really in a hurry, but since we're playing, might as well. Who doesn't love a gradient? And I'm winging that out just a little bit. Again, it's so easy because it's just smudging, and I'm just doing that. I'm imagining a line that kind of continues up from her lower lash line, which is a little like cheat for having your placement. And now I'm taking just kind of like what's left on the brush and smudging it into the outer corners of her lower lash line. I don't want to drag the look downwards, but I did want to kind of round it out a little bit. So now I'm taking raspberry again, and I'm applying that just to her lips, and we're having a little chat about how no matter what you do or who you are, it looks weird when you put makeup on your mouth. Whether someone else is doing it for you or you're doing it for yourself, it's just a treat on camera. Dun, 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 dun. That's the wedding march. She looks beautiful, apparently like a bride. And this is when she was like, this is what YouTubers do. I think she's nailing it. And then I was like, wait, lift your chin up a little bit. And then she just, yes, yes, yes. Perfect, perfect cool person look. Thank you so much for watching. Isn't she just a delight? I really wish that I had the audio equipment to record something that sounded good with both of us talking, because she's so funny that it causes me physical pain. Doing quick tutorials like this is actually very fun for me, and I do enjoy putting makeup on other people's faces infinitely more than I enjoy putting it on my own face, which I find extremely boring. So if you have any other ideas for types of looks you want to see, drop them in the comments. Don't forget to check out the palette mini on saltnewyork.com during the pre-sale. Free worldwide shipping, 50% off. I am so excited about this launch. This is just something I've been wanting to make for so long, and we have had the biggest week ever, and I'm filming this on Thursday, so already this is the biggest week we've ever had. Thank you so much to those of you who have already placed your orders, who have been sharing it. That helps us so much because, I mean, we're an indie brand, so it's really word of mouth is how things get around. So thank you for using your mouth's words. It helps so much, and I appreciate you so much. And yeah, so go check out the pre-sale if you have not already. I'll put the links to everything in the description box, and let me know if you want to see more videos like this. You can also follow me and or Salt on social media at Kiki Makeup and at Salt New York. I'll keep you guys updated about everything as far as like timing of the pre-sale on those platforms. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you guys next week. Goodbye.